If you keep breaking your trading rules, then this video is for you. And before you tell yourself that it's just because you don't have discipline, I want to stop you right there. That is not the problem. The real problem is something else that is not your fault at all. It's just how we are made as humans. And once you understand this, trading is going to become a lot simpler and a lot calmer. You're not lazy. It's not that you don't know how to trade. It's not that you haven't put in the work. It's not that you've not spent enough time at the charts and are trying hard enough. It's not that you don't care. Okay, none of these are issues, and it's not that you don't have the willpower, that you're not trying hard enough to have discipline. None of these are the problem. The reason you're breaking your rules is not because of how you're behaving. It's because of how you're made as a human. Biologically, we have emotions. Your rules aren't getting broken because you don't care. Your rules are getting broken because of the pressure that is being put on your emotions. When you're backtesting and learning a new strategy, you're actually in a very calm environment. There's no pressure, there's no live markets, there's no money at risk. So it's a very calm environment where you can just use your logical brain and you can analyze the chart, analyze your candles and your strategy, and you can logically look at what's happening. But the moment you're live, things change. Your brain switches. It moves from analytical, logical brain, and it moves into what we call survival mode. Believe it or not, these are the pressures that are put on you as a biological human, is that your brain believes you're now in survival mode, and so the emotions kick in. And there is one thing your brain is going to be obsessed with in this moment, and that is to avoid pain right now, because it wants to protect you, it wants to keep you safe. And this obsession with avoiding pain right now is why you cut winners too early, because you want that relief. Your brain wants to give you that relief of getting out of the painful situation. The reason you hold losers too long is because your brain wants to give you that relief from being wrong, admitting that you're wrong. So it just keeps you in the trade. You jump into trades that aren't yours, so FOMO trading, because your brain wants you not to have the pain of missing out. It's painful to miss out. You break your rules because it's painful, it's uncomfortable to follow them. This is not random. This is all biological. So here, right now, is where most traders go wrong. They think that the solution to all of this is a new strategy or more rules, tightening up your rules, being more strict with yourself. And none of this will work because it's not addressing the solution. The solution lies in your feelings, your emotions. So a new strategy, you'll spend all that time back testing, learning the new strategy, and you end up back here in a painful situation with no profits. If you try and tighten up your rules or change your rules, be stricter with yourself, you're just going to intensify that pressure on your emotions. And here's the uncomfortable truth, is that a new strategy won't fix this, because you will still break your rules because your nervous system is not trained to follow rules. It will always revert to keeping you safe, keeping you out of pain. Because what trading actually is, it's delayed gratification under pressure. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Delayed gratification under pressure. The human brain hates this. First of all, we hate delayed gratification. We want immediate dopamine hits. We want to feel good now. So we hate delaying feeling good. And secondly, this whole delaying the gratification happens under pressure. So it adds even more pressure to that already difficult emotional state. So the issue is not that you don't know your rules, it's that your body cannot tolerate what it requires to follow your rules, how it feels to follow your rules. We cannot tolerate as humans. It's very, very difficult for us. So let's look at how we tackle that. Profitable traders are not more skilled, they're more regulated. Their emotional states, their nervous systems are more regulated. They can sit through that very, very uncomfortable period of delayed gratification under pressure, to sit with discomfort, to let trades play out, to accept, 100% accept the uncertainty that comes with trading, and to follow the process, not the outcome, and follow the process even though you feel some emotions. These are all very uncomfortable things to sit through. Remember that delayed gratification. Most of us want everything right now. So you have to train yourself to be more regulated and to sit with discomfort and not have instant gratification. And that is not a strategy skill. That is a psychological skill. And most traders have never been trained how to have this skill. Most trading courses teach you entries, indicators, where to put your stop loss, where to take profits, how a strategy works, how to read the charts. But all of that is fairly useless, I think you'll agree, when your emotions aren't regulated and you can't actually follow any of those rules. So in a way, you've been set up from the start to learn a strategy, try and trade it, fail, and you think it's you, so you learn a new strategy, try it, fail. You think it's you and the strategy, so you try a new one. Can you see how the cycle goes round and round, and you always end up back here, which is unprofitable and struggling? Truth is, nobody has taught you how to stay calm when the price pulls back, when a trade goes negative for a period of time. So it hasn't hit your stop loss yet, but it's just negative. How do you sit through that? Or even when a stop loss hits, even though the setup was great, the setup matched your rules completely, but your stop loss is hit. How do you deal with that emotionally, psychologically? Quite frankly, it's no wonder that rules are broken. It's almost expected that you will break your rules because this is a big, difficult mountain to climb, or so it seems. So here is the shift that is going to change everything for you. Stop asking, why can I not follow my rules? And start asking, what emotional state am I trying to protect myself from? Is it the fear of being wrong, the fear of losing money, the fear of missing out, the fear that this won't work again, the fear that this won't work for me? Every time you break a rule in a certain way, it corresponds to an emotional state that you are protecting yourself from. Everything is an emotional response. It's not a logical response. So racing off to learn more about charts, about markets, to be more intelligent at the charts isn't going to help you. You need emotional intelligence. That is where most traders that don't ever make it go wrong. Now, here's the beauty of all of this is that when you understand why you are breaking your rules, you actually stop fighting yourself as the trader. You stop berating yourself and being so angry at yourself for why can't I just follow my rules? And you actually start to train the trader. You need to train yourself. You don't need more lessons at the chart, more indicators, more strategies. You need more work on yourself of how to regulate those emotions. And you can do this, but you need to work on yourself. Change the focus of where you're spending all your time. If you are frustrated, stuck, inconsistent, not profitable, you need to realize that you are not failing. You're just untrained. That part of you that manages the emotional side of you is just untrained. And you can start fixing that today. On this channel, I do not teach you trades and indicators and strategies. I teach you how to train yourself. That's exactly what I do. I'm a mindset expert, and my channel is all about mindset and psychology. So hit the subscribe button, hit that little notification bell, and join me for my webinars. I'm here every week, most days, posting content, sharing what I'm doing, and helping you become a better trader through training your psychological side, through training you as the trader, not training the trades. I'll see you on the next video.